Yes, that is right. These are blueberry bushes, and did you know that blueberries are one of the highest in the food chain? It is a super duper food.
I knew that.
You knew that? Yeah.
It's super bad.
Yeah, and so we're going to grow some in our very own backyard.
Are there different kinds? Like, is it blue?
By the way, it's Shirley Bovshow.
It's Shirley.
Oh yeah,
Bovshow.
hi, I'm
We
here.
all know.
Yeah.
So different kinds of blueberries, or is just?
Yeah, no. There's a lot of different types of blueberries. And before we go into that, I don't think a lot of people at home know that blueberries make a beautiful landscape plant. Take a look at these pictures. Here is the blueberry flower. Have you ever seen that? That comes out in spring before the little fruit is born. And here comes the fruit the next, 2 months later. And that's where we are right now, but we haven't ripened yet. And then in the winter, look at this. Actually, fall color.
Beautiful.
Is that
It's all
gorgeous?
from one plant?
Yes, that is the different faces of the blueberry plant. So it's pretty to have in the
more
landscape.
of those around. Those are beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving a bunch.
Yeah.
That's right. So the different types, yeah. As a matter of fact, there are different blueberries, and there's one that's perfect for every region of the country. So whether you're in a really cold area or a warm area like us, there will be an appropriate blueberry. But what's really fun when you really get into it is that there's different blueberry sizes. There's little ones, there's big ones. There's plants that stay really small, some that are like trees. It's really amazing. And the most important thing, though, when looking for a blueberry to plant is that it's appropriate for your chill hours. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, chill hours during the winter, the plant goes dormant. So it needs to have certain temperatures between 32 and 45 degrees. But some of them,
night?
Yes,
Okay.
no, during the day. Every time it needs, like, some may need 100 hours, some may need 1,000 hours.
Well, how do you grow it in California? Because it's hot here all the time.
Okay, well, I'm so glad you asked. Okay, for instance, this one is called Sunshine Blue, and it's one of the most appropriate for our area because we may not have a lot of days that are between 32 and 45 degrees.
Yeah.
So this only needs 150 hours of that cold, chill time. And then here is another one, and this one is called Bountiful Blue, and this is an award-winning beautiful plant because besides the big, juicy, plump, dark berries that you get in the summer, it also has the most blue foliage that you get during the year. So this one, absolutely delicious, and you can get this fruit ripened by summer. Midsummer. Late summer, you're looking into Jubilee. And what I like about this one needs more chill hours, 500. And it will take the heat and it'll take a cold snap too.
So are we just talking this California weather, or can these grow
everywhere in every part of the country? All you need to do is find it at your local garden center. They will carry the type of blueberry that you need to plant in your yard.
I love that.
And how much do they produce? Like,
oh my gosh, they could produce 8 cups, 10 cups per plant. And the important thing to do is to have a few of them so that they can help cross-pollinate each other, and also you can extend your season of harvest.
Are we going to plant these in our backyard?
Yes, you want to see how I did it?
Yes, let's see.
You did already?
Did it, yeah. One of the most important things is the soil. A lot of people don't have success because they don't have acid soil, but I want to show you how to plant in a container. You take peat moss, acidic soil like for camellias, azaleas, and some bark, and you mix it. Then you get a nice big tub. It needs to be at least 18 inches, and then you start putting in your soil. Make sure it has good drainage, and put in your plant and cover it nicely so that it's at the level it was in its original container. Then what I like to do is add a little bit of acidic fertilizer, just about a tablespoon on the top. Then you water it in well. This is just that very first time that you plant it. And then you cover it with mulch because you want to make sure that it stays nice and moist. Because you know what? These plants actually need a lot of water, and you don't want them to dry out, and that's one of the reasons people don't have success.
They're like hydrangeas. They need water every 5 minutes.
Exactly right.
You know what? Milk would be fine too.
Did you eat all the blueberries in that muffin? Okay.
Oh, good.
So actually, even if people have a lot of room in their yard, I always say, if you want success, plant in a container, put it where it's at least 6 hours of full sun. Make sure you keep it wet and moist. You don't want to drown it, but it needs to be wet. And just make sure you harvest the fruit as soon as it's blue, because if you take it off like this, it's not going to ripen.
It won't continue to ripen.
Thank you, Shirley.